Hello world! Today we're off to the wild west of Shanghai to check out a nail house. So what is a nail house? Well, I'll try and explain this as best I can. It's a uniquely Chinese phenomenon regarding compulsory acquisition. So if the government wants to build a new train line, road, shopping centre, whatever, of course people who were living there generally get kicked out. Now of course the former residents will get compensated for this, but sometimes there'll be one person who wants to hold out for higher compensation. So frequently everyone else leaves, the other houses will get demolished, and there'll be one house left with one person, one resident, still holding out for a higher compensation. And often they'll build whatever it is they wanted to build all the way around this holdout house. So in this case, we've got one house left and the road that's being built around it. And since in China technically you can't own property, you only get a 70-year lease, it's almost just like the landlord saying you have to leave early on your lease contract. I hope all that made sense. The nail house is the kind of thing which every few years gets picked up on by the Western press, and you get a "look how crazy China is" kind of article. But it does actually happen now and then. There's been a few famous ones of like a whole new office development that's been excavated, and there's still one pile of soil in the middle with a house on the top. In those situations, often the developer will cut off the water and electricity access to the house to try and flush the residents out. And it's also interesting that generally it's tolerated here in China, where most other forms of protests are, let's say, frowned upon. And so why are they called nail houses? Well, it's like when you have a length of wood with some nails, you hammer them down, there's one that stays stuck up, that's your nail house. So we're just arriving now. Also, it's Father's Day back home, so happy Father's Day, Dad, I know you're watching. Beautiful. So I didn't plug the microphone properly in here, and what I think I said roughly once I finished doing my hair was something like, here's the nail house, as you can see it's in the middle of the road. I guess that previously buildings would have been along the road and they've been demolished so they can widen the road. The article from the Shanghai Daily I found about this house said that it had been like this for about 7 to 8 years. They just reached a settlement with the owner, going to start demolishing the house in October, or something like that. My lip reading isn't that great. So unfortunately we're within a 5 kilometre radius of Hongqiao Airport here. So I can't fly the drone, which is a bit of a shame. So there it is, the nail house, which has for years acted as a bit of a chicane for all the bus drivers who think they are driving Formula One cars. Will soon be no more. So that's pretty much it. Until next time, bye now.